are you feeling? Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
I've got everything set up downstairs if you're sure. From the start of the procedure to the debriefing, it should take just under an hour.
Should I come, or...?
Just make yourself comfortable and sit pretty.
Harmony, I really need you to fucking call me back. I need you to talk to me. Please just fucking call me back. Just as soon as you get this. Look, I know I'm probably the last person you want to talk to, but please, just call me back. For fuck's sake. Hey, do you have a minute?
What? What could you possibly fucking want?
Jay's fucking dead. He overdosed.
I just saw him 8 hours ago. He's been fucking sober for a week.
Dude, I fucking watched him die. This was gonna be his last time. I got a new source, and we tested it, and everything seemed fucking okay. But I knew he would have wanted you to be the first fucking person I call. I'm so fucking sorry. Listen, if there's any...
Fuck!
At the tone, please record your message.
Where the hell have you been, Harm? I've been trying to call you for the past hour. I'm so fucking worried about you. Can you please just call me back so I at least know that you're alive?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. At the tone, please record your message.
You know what? I'm done. I'm fucking done. What kind of coward leaves their partner alone while their child is literally getting scraped out of her? Who the fuck do you think you are? You're nothing. Fucking nothing. I don't ever want to see you again in my fucking life. I mean, what kind of gutless piece of shit does something like this? I can't believe I thought for 1 second he'd actually pull through for me.
How were you supposed to know this was gonna happen? Wait here.
Fucking talk to Nora.
Oh, now you want to talk to her?
Yeah, I want to fucking talk to her. She's my fucking girlfriend. I haven't had my phone on me all night. It's in the fucking house.
How about this? I'll come out to you. Does that sound reasonable?
No, why does it sound fucking reasonable? Can't you see I'm freezing my fucking nuts off out here, man?
So what? You couldn't handle it? And you left her here to go through all that alone? You left her to do that by herself? What kind of man?
Don't you judge me, motherfucker! Don't you dare fucking judge me! I swear to God, I'll fucking murder you!
If you don't take your hands off of me, I'm gonna go inside, get my Smith & Wesson 9mm, come back out here, put the barrel in between your teeth, and pull the trigger. Now, I'm not too keen on having to clean your brain matter off of the front porch, and I don't think you want your brains splattered all over the front lawn. So, I think we can come to an understanding here, a middle ground. Does that sound reasonable? Does that sound fair? I'll be leaving here tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock. You can stay as long as you need to. I can call you a rental if you'd like.
No, that's okay. I've already put you through enough.
You haven't put me through anything. I'm happy to do it.
No, that's okay. I appreciate it though.
So how are you feeling?
I think I'll be okay to go tomorrow. How are you feeling? Again, I'm so fucking sorry about everything that happened. I just can't believe it. I feel so embarrassed, so ashamed.
You've got nothing to worry about.
I don't know what happened to him. I mean, he used to be so sweet and so soft-spoken. I mean, when I first met him, he could barely string a sentence together without apologizing for something that wasn't even his fault. I just never would have thought anything like this would have ever happened.
I think he was just desperate and afraid.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. You scared the fucking shit out of me. What's with the mask?
Work a double in the ICU tomorrow. We got beds lined all the way up through the parking garage.
So, how can I help you?
Coming to check to see how you're doing.
Hey, man. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I fucked.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, with Nora specifically. That's primarily what I'm interested in.
Well, you're only thinking about yourself. Think about how she feels. She feels abandoned. She feels insignificant. She feels like she doesn't mean anything to you at all.
What can I do?
You can apologize, but there's no guarantees with that.
Do you think she'd forgive me?
Would you forgive you?
Shit, man, it was just this one fucking thing.
All you had to do was sit and wait like a dog. That was it.
My best friend fucking OD'd today, man. He's fucking dead.
Today?
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, he died while I was sitting and waiting like a dog. Now I have fucking nobody, man. I have fucking nobody. Nora's the best thing to ever happen to me, and now she's gone. What the fuck else am I gonna do now?
I can't really tell you what to do. I could tell you what I would do if I was in your position.
Oh yeah? What would you do in my position?
I would do the same thing I did when my wife took my kid and left. I took a look in the mirror, hard, unrelenting look, and rearranged my priorities.
Okay, word. That's great, and I hear that, but I mean, what do I do to not be a fucking sad and lonely dick? No offense. I mean, you seem nice, but, you know, that sucks.
I'm not sad or lonely. But thanks.
Yeah, no, things actually went way better than expected. Other parts of it were a total fucking disaster, but I'll just talk to you about it when I see you. Hey, listen, I gotta go. I'll text you when I get home. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Thanks again for checking in, Jess.
Hey, can we talk?
What? What could you possibly have to say to me?
I'm sorry, Nora. I'm truly sorry.
Well, I said everything I needed to say in the voicemails I left you, so we really don't need to be doing this right now.
My phone has been in here this whole time. I panicked, I froze, I spiraled, but I promise for as long as I live, it'll never happen again. I love you so much, Nora. I love you so fucking much. Didn't you hear what I said? I said I fucking
Yes, I heard what you said, but I don't care. I just don't care. I'm over it. I'm not even mad anymore. I've just moved on.
Moved on? Moved on for what does it even fucking mean, moved on?
From you, from this, from all of this.
Look, I made a mistake, but we have something fucking visceral. We have something fucking beautiful. Please, do not throw this away.
Do you know what the worst part of all of this is? Is you told me exactly who you were the minute that I met you. And I didn't listen.
What the fuck does that even mean?
You're weak. You're timid. You are completely and utterly incompetent. You navigate life like a literal child. And fuck me for thinking this would turn out any other way than exactly how it did. Because all of the warning signs were right in front of me.
Look, we have so much ahead of us, so much we've gone through, so much we have yet to go through, and I go to the ends of the fucking earth to prove that to you, I swear to God.
I never wanted you to go to the ends of the earth, Harmony. I just wanted you to sit in a goddamn chair and wait, but you couldn't even do that.
Please, I can explain, but just fucking listen to me.
No, you listen to me. The only reason that this relationship, if that's even what you want to call it, exists in the first place is because we got drunk and fucked on the first night we met and had to deal with the consequences. And now we have.
I know love is a frightening thing, but there's no reason to be afraid. There's no reason to be afraid, Nora.
I'm not afraid. I'm done. It's over, Harmony.
Please, I'll change. I'll fucking change. I can't do this without you, Nora.
Jesus Christ, get up.
If I get up, will you come home with me?
I'm not going anywhere with you. How many fucking times I need to tell you that, Harmony? I mean, look at yourself. You're pathetic. No, you're beyond pathetic. You don't even look like a human right now. You look like a colossal repugnant slug from a National Geographic documentary. I have never felt more repulsed by anyone or anything in my entire life than I feel right now. You are completely and irrevocably revolting to me, and you should be fucking ashamed.
Look, babe, just... Look, I know I made a mistake. I know I fucked up, Nora. I know I fucked up.
No, Harmony, you didn't fuck up. You are a fuck up. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's no wonder Tasha killed herself. Oh my god, Harmony, I'm so sorry. It just came out. I didn't mean it.
Why should you apologize? You only said out loud what both of us have been thinking this entire time, and you're fucking right.
Harmony, I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry.
You know, my greatest fear has been this entire time that one day you'd realize who I truly am, and it's finally happened, and there's no other simulation or parallel universe where this ever would have happened. So I guess all I should feel right now is grateful, because you brought hope and joy into my life, and so the least I can do is not ruin the rest of yours.
Hello?
Shy?
Harmony?
Can I talk to you?
What time is it? It's like 4 in the morning. Are you alright?
I don't think so, but, there's, something I need to say to you.
What's going on?
Listen, Shy. You're right. You're right about fucking everything.
Right about what? What do you mean?
I mean, fucking... First fucking Tasha killed herself, and then Jay. How's that not a fucking coincidence? Everybody I fucking love fucking dies. Jesus fucking Christ.
Harmony. Jay was an accidental overdose, and Tasha was on borrowed time, and we fucking knew it.
What the fuck you think? Nobody thought that. Everybody fucking stopped talking to me, Shy. Nobody fucking thought that.
We were kids.
We were 27. Jesus, we're 27.
I need you to listen to me, alright? Just listen. I was wrong. I was wrong for blaming you. I was wrong for being too much of a fucking coward to admit it. I really wanted to reach out to you so many fucking times. I just never knew how. So, I guess now is a better time than ever, huh? I'm sorry.
Why now?
If it weren't for me, Jay would still be alive. Me. He was sober. He was trying to be a better friend to you. He fucking loved you. Do you know that? He was talking about some book about how attachment was the root of all suffering. He wouldn't stop going on about it, but I didn't give a shit. I did not give a shit. I just wanted to get high, and I didn't want to do it alone, and he was there. And now I have to carry this with me for the rest of my fucking life.
Fuck!
Ow! Harmony! God, I don't want to ask this, but have you thought about seeing a therapist? I know that's not the right thing to ask. It just really helped me process everything. It kept me alive over the last couple of years, and it could help you. Harmony. Are you there? Harmony. Fucking answer me. Harmony. Harmony.
Yeah.
God.
I'm here.
Can I just see you at the memorial?
I don't know how I'm gonna get there, honestly.
Thought you had Jay Subi, right?
No, the fucking engine blew out. Apparently he didn't practice routine auto maintenance. Who'd have thought?
That's a big shocker.
Right?
I can give you a ride. Do you want a ride?
So you really just left it on the side of a highway in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have enough money to get it towed back to Ohio, plus, like, let's be real, he's dead, so he's not gonna need it back anytime soon.
Yeah. Damn. How'd you get home?
Believe it or not, I actually ended up hitchhiking. Coke is not a good look for me, as you could imagine. So I just gave the remainder of the 4-gram bag that Jay left for me to some random guy with a lazy eye.
Wow. You clearly have no idea of the fair market value of cocaine, my friend. You could have made a lot of fucking money.
Win some, lose some, I guess, but, fuck, how are you doing? Like, you're the fucking one who watched him die. Like, I can't even begin to fucking imagine. My God.
Yeah, it's not great. It's like it's seared into my brain or something. It just keeps replaying over and over and over, and it's like this cassette that just doesn't fucking wear out. It's just like a fucking horrible movie, you know what I mean?
Like Tommy Wiseau's The Room.
Yeah, like The Room.
For real though, like I can't even begin to imagine what you're feeling. I really can't. Not that I saw her die, but like I did ID Tasha's body while on a shit ton of LSD, courtesy of Jay. So the whole like seared into your fucking brain forever thing, I get it.
What a weird point of connection, huh?
So, hey, I've been thinking about what you said to me the other day.
What I said about what?
I think I'm going to go back to counseling, so.
Yeah.
Why does everybody know get fucking buried here?
Frequent flyer?
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
So would you?
You ready?
No. Not at all. Are you?
So we couldn't get any type of anesthetic from the hospital since it's technically, you know, a crime. So I just had to raw dog the entire thing. He just gave me some antibiotics and ibuprofen and then hoovered it right out.
That must have been so painful.
I'm just grateful that we got it taken care of relatively quickly, all things considered. I didn't let on to anyone how extreme the HG became. I was vomiting bile every single day, sometimes 8 or 9 times. It felt like my teeth were corroding from the inside out from all the stomach acid, but that was probably just in my head. My gyno had me on Zofran, which didn't help at all. I tried just about everything else. I did the brat diet, ginger ale, ginger tea, ginger this, ginger that, a Metrol, all kinds of anti-nausea meds, and nothing worked. I burst the blood vessels in both of my eyes from heaving so much, and holy fucking shit, the blood. Just picture the elevator scene from The Shining. Just an endless tap that would not stop gushing.
So what were you feeling specifically as you were undergoing the procedure?
Just really intense fear, honestly. Is this the right decision? Am I a monster? Are we going to be found out? Okay, it's happening. Wow, he's really in there. It is way too late to turn back now. Okay, it's over. I want some goddamn Hot Pockets. I also didn't love the fact that I was stranded in Philadelphia for 2 days, but Michael took really good care of me while I was waiting for Jess to come pick me up.
Okay, so what are you feeling now after you've had some time to distance yourself from everything?
Complete relief, honestly, but it's taken a little over a month for me to get here. I mean, the moment I found out I was pregnant, it was easily the most overwhelming and disgusting feeling that I've ever felt in my entire life. To find out that your body has failed you and developed a malignant tumor, and every single day that tumor eats at your body a little bit more, changing everything from your bone structure to the shape of your body, and you're expected to sacrifice everything for that tumor. And the worst part is that the entire political structure, culture, and media landscape are telling you that the tumor is a blessing and that you're a murderer if you cure yourself from it. And I don't know, maybe it makes me callous, but I didn't struggle at all with the decision.
Well, just because you made the right choice, that doesn't mean that you're not going to experience emotional fallout.
Yeah, for sure. It's weird. I felt both relief and guilt at the same time. Not guilt about the abortion itself. I always knew that's what I needed to do, even though it was difficult. I think it was just more a result of societal conditioning. I mean, if you live in a place long enough that tells you you're a whore and a murderer for trying to prevent your own death, then it's pretty easy to internalize.
So, have you given any more thought to the letter?
Yeah, I actually finished it last week. I think it's where it needs to be. I'm just trying to figure out if I should give it to him or not. Do you mind if I read it to you and see what you think?
No, of course not.
Harmony, I've written and revised this letter to you so many times, but I think this says everything in the way that I need to say it. I know I said I didn't love you, but I said that in an act of compulsive anger. I was so in love with you. I thought you were a rock star, and I thought you were my person. I hate that I told you I didn't, and that's probably what you still think after all that we've been through. That said, you and I are just incompatible as romantic partners. Maybe one day we could work on being friends, but I don't know if that will be anytime soon. I really need you to believe that I didn't mean what I said about Tasha. I felt so sick knowing how much anguish I've caused you over something that couldn't have been further from the truth. Finally, I really need you to understand something. And I'm not saying this to make you feel guilty. I just believe it's important for you to know going forward in your life and for your future relationships. What you did was absolutely not okay. I know you know this, but I need you to fully understand and appreciate the depth of my hurt. I have never felt more alone in my entire life, even after my mom died. I know that probably doesn't make sense to you, but being a kid without a mom, I knew it was just me against the world. This was the first time since my mom was alive where I actually thought I had somebody in my corner. And to have that completely pulled out from under me, it was absolutely devastating. I fell further than I ever thought it was possible to. And I know that you would go back in time and change it if you could, but you can't. And it just breaks my fucking heart. But I also want you to know that I forgive you. Not because you asked for it, but because it's the only way I can move on from this. I know this was a lot, but it's important to me that there isn't anything left unsaid. Nora. All right, what do you think?
I thought it was very concise. You communicated your thoughts and feelings very effectively, Nora.
What would you do if you were in my situation? Would you give that to him?
I'd probably sleep on it and see how I felt in a couple of days. It's the kind of thing that might be done better over the phone. Maybe call him or text him.
I actually deleted his number. I mean, I was torturing myself just typing and deleting message after message, and I knew I needed to move on with my life, so I just removed that option entirely.
Well, hey, I just happen to think if you deleted his number, is there another way that you think you can get in touch with him?
Honestly, surprised I didn't catch you sooner. You're out here all the time.
Yeah, no, I used to. Just been kind of fucking little all over the place lately.
What's going on?
Just started a job at Greater Care as a case manager. Got 15th or whatever booster. Driving again, got a car, and I'm in therapy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Apparently I have bipolar 1, OCD, PTSD, generalized anxiety disorder.
I'm pretty sure everybody has generalized anxiety disorder these days.
Yeah, you're right. But you know what everyone else doesn't have? Fucking love-bombing tendencies and no emotional permanence, which apparently will sabotage your relationships if not dealt with in a proper therapeutic setting. Didn't know if you knew that or not.
Yep, that checks out.
Things also kind of went down the fucking shitter when Jay died.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Jay, dead.
Jay.
Fentanyl, you're right. Shit kills you.
Shit, Harmony, when did this happen?
I actually got the call when you were in the basement with Michael.
Oh.
Yeah. The car broke down when I was driving back to Ohio, so I hitchhiked with someone, gave him the rest of the coke that Jay gave us, and got blackout drunk, called the last person I thought I'd ever talk to at 4 a.m, tried to fucking shoot myself over the phone. But the bullet got jammed, which I guess is the price you pay for getting a firearm off of Craigslist from someone named Dollar Bill, 1992.
Shit.
Right? Fucking dumbass name, idiot.
Is that a fucking parade?
Look, Nora, I know this is my fault. I know I fucked this. And if I never see you again in my life, I just need you to know that I'm truly sorry.
Why didn't you tell me about Jay when it happened?
It didn't seem like great timing. I didn't want to burden you.
You didn't want to burden me.
You were going through a lot.
So you just left.
I know I fucked up. I'm sorry.
That would have changed everything, Mom.
It wouldn't have changed anything, and you and I both know it, Nora.
What do you mean?
What I mean is I have to accept the fact that I wasn't good to you or for you. And it wasn't just about that one day, it was about every day. I mean, where do I even fucking start?
Wherever you'd like to start.
Well, first off, I dug my fucking claws into you from the moment I met you. I hid behind fear and trauma to treat you like shit. I was needy and codependent. I was fucking toxic. I didn't open up to you until I was backed into a fucking corner. And most of all, I never heard you. I never saw you, Nora. And fuck, I can't even begin to imagine how isolating that must have been. I mean, I'm not gonna ask for your forgiveness because I know I don't deserve it, but I'm truly sorry, and I hope you never have to go through that again as long as you live.
Well, for what it's worth, I do forgive you. And I know that you never acted out of malice. A lot of it was just the fact that you didn't know how to love yourself, so you didn't know how to show your love to me.
I love you, Nora. I loved you. And not just the idea of you, I mean, I fucking loved you. And I'm just so sorry for everything that I did, and I'm just so sorry.
Okay, so, weird question.
Yeah?
Did you happen to, rehearse all of that beforehand? Because it just seemed way too, to be off the cuff.
I actually had this exact conversation with you in my head thousands of times because I never thought I'd get to see you. So I feel like I'm currently living through with that vision, you know?
And how's it playing out?
Well, in my vision, you punched me in the face with a closed fist and told me to eat a bag of shit. So, all things considered, pretty well.
Oh yeah, you know me. Nora Langston, draw puncher extraordinaire.
So, you said you wanted to give me something?
I wrote you a letter, but I'm just not really sure that I want to give it to you now.
Yeah?
I just kind of feel bad about some of the things that I wrote.
Well, for what it's worth, I'd love to see it. Sounds like you went through a lot of trouble.
All right. You know what? I probably shouldn't have given that to you.
No, hey, Nora, I'm glad that you did. I really am.
What's on your mind?
Well, first off, I'm kind of tired of this fucking parade, if we're being perfectly honest, but I don't know, I'm just glad I got to see you. I didn't think I would, and I'm really glad you took all the time to write that letter, and you're fucking right, and I have a lot of work ahead of me, you know?
May I add an addendum to the letter?
May you add an addendum to the letter. Now that sounds fucking rehearsed.
I mean, I just want to say that maybe we could catch up sometime.
Look, as much as I'd love to, I probably ought to get going. I mean, I don't want to overstay my welcome. You came to give me the letter and you did, so...
No, really, I would like to see you, Harm. I mean, definitely still stand by what I wrote about not being romantic partners, but maybe we could try to be friends.
Yeah, I can't even think about being in a fucking relationship for at least another year.
Yeah, same.
What changed your mind about wanting to be friends? I mean...
I don't know. I don't know if I can describe it in a way that's going to make sense.
Well, I can. The last time we were in the same room together, I was horrible. I was a piece of fucking shit. And, you know, I probably still am in a lot of ways, but it's been 8 months since we were in that room together. I've been to therapy a half a dozen times. I've been working on it, and I got a lot of fucking work left to do, but, you know, I'm getting a little bit better, which is a piss in the ocean in the grand scheme of it all, and I still don't expect you to want to see me, and I understand if you don't.
Listen,
but
Harmony, I'm just asking to hang out as friends, and if it turns out that it doesn't work, then that's totally fine. We'll just cut our losses and go our separate ways like it never happened.
yeah, no, that's really reasonable. Sorry that being an anxious lunatic has not changed, and we're gonna get to that in therapy.
So how would you feel about maybe getting some angry avocado together?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I actually haven't been there since we went together because it reminded me of the night we met, and I don't know, it just felt kind of weird going without you.
No, I haven't been there since either, and it may or may not be for the exact same reason.
Well, whenever you have some free time, I'd love to take you out and hear about your life.
Oh, you want to buy me dinner on a case manager's wage? Okay, I've been netting over $3K a month on that JOY money alone. Turns out living in an apocalyptic hellscape makes people desperate and lonely, which is incredibly advantageous for me. I even quit my social media job.
Fuck yeah, get that sad boy money, goddamn right.
Yeah, so I mean, they're open now, though, if you want to go.
Yeah, I saw they reopened their patio a few weeks ago.
I mean, like, they close at 8.
Oh, you mean like now? Like now?
Yeah. I mean, you said you got a new car, right?
I mean, it's a car, technically.
How would you feel about taking me for a ride?
I'd love that.
All right, then let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.